Hello and welcome, Capricorn, to your August 2022 General Tarot Forecast. I'm going to be doing a week-by-week play for you with a tarot deck and then a second tarot deck for a deeper look and for confirmation and information that you may be needing at this time. And then at the end of the reading, we're going to pick some oracle cards for you, Capricorn, to wrap up the reading here today. So thank you for joining me. I do hope you like, share and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. And if you'd like to reach out to me for a personal one-on-one consultation, I can be contacted at diamondsintheskyastrology@yahoo.com. Okay, Capricorn, let's have a look at your August 2022 month. So let's talk astrology while we wait for our messages to come through for you today, Capricorn. We have a full moon in Aquarius on the 11th of August this month, and Aquarius for you, Capricorn, is your second house. So in astrology, your second house has the aspects of your finances, stability, what you are grounded in reality, and what that means for you. So we have a culmination, a full moon. Full moons are a cycle. So the new moon comes to the full moon. And now we see things clearly. Things are coming to light. Things are obvious. There's a frequency of it's become as full as it's going to be. It's reached its end of its cycle and we're ready to bring into something new. So you could be ending a financial cycle and beginning a new one. You could be creating new stability for yourself and ending something that hasn't been stable for some time, Capricorn. So they're the energies that are with you in this full moon on the 11th of August. So take note of that date for you. Okay, so the cards, as you can see, are flying out, Capricorn. So they're speaking quite quickly to you. So you may be needing to move quickly. There's action maybe that you're taking or just about to launch something, Capricorn. And the reason I say that is because it's fast. The cards are coming out. They're talking fast. They're communicating quite quickly to you. So not that many though. Thank you, Spirit. One more for Capricorn for the end of August. Last week in August 2022 for our Capricorns. So yeah, exciting in regards to the back to the astrology. With the full moon in your second house, Capricorn, because there could be a big reset in your finances and stability. There may be something coming in quite unexpected, a windfall, resources becoming available to you now that haven't been there for some time. Something, you know, really groundbreaking for you in your finances, be it negative or positive. It's in your frequency at this time, Capricorn. So yeah, really nice for the second house to have a full moon in with finances for sure. And Capricorns love their stability, yeah? So I don't think there's going to be many Capricorns out there that are going to disagree with that. They like to think that they're striving for something bigger than themselves and that can be of service to others for the long run and the long term. So you find great joy in building and creating and having something stand the test of time. So with the full moon in your second house, you may be realizing that, you know, I'm utilizing my finances to build more and create more stability for myself, or more resources are becoming available to you at this time to sustain your stability and your goals for the future, Capricorn. One more card, please, for Capricorn in the month of August 2022. Thank you, Spirit. Well, let's go ahead and discuss the cards that have come out today, or we could be having a 50-minute, tarot forecast if we don't get going. The Hanged Man is the energies around you, Capricorn. Well, for some, it's not going to resonate with all of you out there. The Hanged Man in the first week of August 2022 is a card of surrender and looking at things differently. It's a major arcana card, so it's a louder message, meaning it has a punch to it. There's a real punch to the message that's trying to come through of surrender. Look at things differently. Are you being too rigid and stuck in one way of viewing something or an aspect in your life or environment? Is it time to actually realize that you're stuck in a certain way or train of thought that needs to be shifted and changed because it hasn't changed or something isn't moving as quickly as you would like to? So is there a need to surrender and let go, Capricorn, of an ideal or a perspective in your life at this time, first week of August? And then we have the second week of August, Capricorn. The energy for you is the Five of Swords. Thank you. This is a card. I'll show you the cards. Excuse me. That's the first week. The Hanged Man. You can see that his eyes are open. He's crossed his legs. He's actually quite relaxed there on his head. He's not really struggling. He's just looking at things from a different point of view. So that is definitely something that you may be looking at in the first week of August. The second week, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of change, and swords pertains to communication and our thought processes and mental plane. So change is coming in with communication coming to you that can bring some changes or lets you think about things a little bit differently or changes that may need to come. It's also a card of conflicts. So there may be some communication with differences of opinions that are around you in the second week of August, Capricorn. The third week, we have the Knight of Wands. This energy talks of movement in employment or home. So something is accelerating here in your work environment or your home in the third week of August. And then we close out August with Temperance, another major arcana, Capricorn. It is a card of balancing of the heart and emotions, looking at all your lessons, moral lessons, looking at your things from a spiritually higher place and how to balance things out in your environment and within you. It's a lovely energy, Temperance. It's about balancing, being in flow and creating that of if there isn't. Wow, it's actually a really nice way to end the month. So the beginning of the month is looking very different to the end of August for you, Capricorn. Okay, so let's take a moment here for the cards to speak and give us some more information about what has presented here for you today. The Hanged Man, first week of August. Thank you, angel guides, spirits, ascended masters, for being here with us today. For the sun sign, moon sign, rising, Venus, etc. of Capricorn for August 2022. Okay. The Hanged Man has come out with another major arcana card, Capricorn, and it's the Lovers. The Lovers signifies a decision, a viewpoint of options. So there's options and decisions to be made in regards to where you could be feeling that you need to surrender to something, making the decision to surrender, making the decision to be more in flow instead of pushing and grinding. It also could be the need to look at things differently within a significant partnership, relationship that you may be in, Capricorn. Okay. But the Lovers cards is, looking, it's a connection. So there's a a real connection here, but understanding that there's a decision that needs to be made within a connection. And with the Hanged Man, surrendering to a connection, the needing to let go of a connection. There's all the possibilities available in this interpretation, Capricorn. So yes, the one-on-one consultations are going to be more in line with actually what is happening with you at this time instead of a general reading. So again, please feel free to reach out. They are affordable readings, so you'll be surprised. Go ahead and contact me at diamondsintheskyastrology@yahoo.com. Okay, Capricorn, second week of August is the energy around you of the Five of Swords. Conflict, changes in communication. And the card that's come out with that is the Two of Swords. So Two Swords in the second week of August talks of communications. The Two of Swords is another card of decision. A decision within a partnership or a connection. The blindfold is saying in the illustration that you know that this is here and you've been trying to not deal with something that you know needs to be dealt with, and it could be communication, struggling to communicate, having a little bit of a block when it comes to talking to someone or talking to somebody about something that you know can't be sustained anymore, or your viewpoint can't be dumbed down anymore. So it's like now's the time to really address something in a connection at this time, Capricorn, is what I'm getting with this combination. Communications, very strong in the second week, of August 2022. So this shouldn't be a surprise to you because the Two of Swords is the need to make a decision or communicate. So something's been going on for a little while now, and there's a push from the universe here letting you know it's okay, it's time to express yourself. Whether it's you or someone bringing it to you, there's a need for more open, honest communication. So the third week, please, for Capricorns, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is movement in a new direction, fresh energy coming through in the workplace or your home. Either way, there's movement. It seems that there's some action being taken in the third week of August. A card, please, for the Knight of Wands for our Capricorns in the third week of August. Thank you. We've got two that's come with that. So we've got the Page of Wands that's come with the Knight of Wands. So there's communication, there's a message coming through from your home or within the home environment or your workplace. A message, news coming your way with the World. Now, the World is another major arcana, Capricorn, a louder message that's pushing through to you of a completion, an ending, a new cycle that's trying to break through. It's come to its full potential or its lesson, and it's trying to bring in a new cycle. So there could be, Capricorn, a message coming in about how we're going to successfully complete something within the home or our workplace. How are we going to bring in a new cycle? A lot of activity in the workplace and the home. But either way, there seems to be a culmination of some sorts here. And then closing out the month of August, we have Temperance, major arcana, bringing more balance back into the heart, emotional body, the spiritual connection of flow, free-flowing communication with love and our feelings. Moving on to the next steps, our next moral lessons with the Temperance. Confirmation, please, for Capricorn of August 2022 with Temperance. What's our message with balancing? We've got 2 again, and it's Judgment. Another major arcana card, Capricorn. A louder message. This is making a decision, but the decision with judgment is a final decision. So once the call's been made, that is it. The road is ended here with Judgment and with Temperance. And the other cards come here is with the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles talks to a balancing out of finances. You could be the recipient of finances or a windfall. So Temperance with Judgment and the 6 of Pentacles, this combination of cards, for me, how I would interpret this is you are making a final judgment on how resources are shared or what to do with your resources. There's an emotional connection with giving and receiving of resources. So you may very well be feeling that there's more balance coming in with your resources, or making a call about your resources to change something about your abundance here, Capricorn, at the end of August. What an interesting combination. Okay, Cappies, let's now pick an oracle card for you for the month of August and wrap all this up to the best of my ability through my guides. I'm going to go with the Ascended Masters for you today. So oracle cards are different from tarot. Oracle cards are from Spirit, messages coming through that you may need to hear to assist you in your frequencies at this time in August, Capricorn. So an interesting month, surrendering, letting go, and possibly through letting go through communication that's been outdated for some time, which brings in more movement for you, brings in news that can change your employment or your home, and more abundance coming your way, more balancing out with your emotions with abundance, making a call about finances and how finances are shared. I would not be surprised if there is abundance coming through for you, Capricorn, or a windfall at the end of August. And the message here that's come through for you is health and healing. So the purple and the green colours here, Capricorn, are quite dominant in this illustration. So purple is your third eye. So this is about looking at things from a spiritual perspective, and green is the heart chakra. Balancing mind with heart. So if our hearts aren't healed, or there's blockages, or there's things that we haven't dealt with, or procrastinated on, it can affect our health or our mental health. So we're trying to bring in more balance. So it could be that the communication needed between yourself and others is going to bring a healing of the heart and a clearing up of your headspace, so you do not any longer have to think about something that has been going on for some time for you, Capricorn. But health and healing. Without our health, we have no wealth. So health is extremely important. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy connection with our spirit as well. So that's a lovely way to end this reading for you, Capricorn. I hope you have a wonderful August, and I look forward to hearing from you in September.